Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy JP back with another 9 Common Lies Christians Believe. Today we're starting part 2. This is day 1 of part 2. And we're going to be covering Hebrews chapter 4, verses 14 through 16, Luke chapter 19, verse 41, and John chapter 11, verse 35. Let's go ahead and get right on into it. We've all said it, or at least thought it. Jesus couldn't possibly understand what I'm going through right now. Often this thought is brought on by physical suffering, feelings of being alone, or thinking you are the only one who has had to wrestle with a particular temptation, trial, or conflict. When the Son of God came to earth 2,000 years ago, he was fully God, but he was also fully human. With this reality came all the experiences of what it means to be human, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Truth is, if there's anybody who can understand what you're going through, it's Jesus. There are many examples, but let's take a look at 2 of them. Jesus knew what it was like to be betrayed. Unfortunately, Jesus was well acquainted with the pain of betrayal. Not only was he betrayed by religious leaders who were jealous of the crowds that were following him, but he was also betrayed by those very close to him. For example, his own family. One of his closest friends, Peter, also betrayed Jesus by denying that he even knew him. Ultimately, one of the 12 sold him out for 30 pieces of silver. Jesus knew what it was like to suffer from grief. Jesus knew what it was like to experience heartache, sadness, and sorrow. A couple of instances in the Gospels show Jesus weeping, first over the condition of Jerusalem, and when he drew near and saw the city, he wept over it. And second, due to his grief at the death of a beloved friend, Jesus wept. Questions for reflection. How did the examples of how Jesus can identify with your life experiences change or reinforce your view of him? Truth. Plain and simple, Jesus knows what it's like to live as a human. He got hungry, he got thirsty, he slept, he had to learn things, he grew, he loved, he was glad, he was angry, he was troubled at times, he prayed, he exercised faith, he read the scriptures, he hurt when he saw another person's illness, he cried when he saw death. As the old hymn, "What a Friend We Have in Jesus" says, Jesus knows our every weakness. Hebrews 4, starting in verse 14. Therefore, since we have a great high priest who has ascended into heaven, Jesus, the Son of God, let us hold firmly to the faith we profess. For we do not have a high priest who is unable to empathize with our weakness, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, yet he did not sin. Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need. Sorry, y'all. Couldn't figure out. As he approached Jerusalem and saw the city, he wept. Luke chapter 41. Luke 19, chapter 41. As he approached Jerusalem and saw the city, he wept over it. John chapter 11, 35. Jesus wept. Excuse me. Man, all right, you guys. That's the end of today's devotional. 9 Common Lies Christian Believe. That was day 1. Part 2, day 1. We'll be back at you tomorrow with part 2, day 2. Have a great day, everybody. I love you.